Okay, good day, good evening, good afternoon. This is Alex Haig with eXp and the Haig Group of the Treasure Coast. Today we're going to talk about the top 3 things you need to be aware of for a home inspection as a buyer. Stay tuned. All right, so we're going to talk about today the top 3 things that you really need to pay attention to on a home inspection. All right. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of going to be chip tile. There's going to be, peeling laminate floor or whatever, these kind of things. To me, those are definitely things you want to pay attention to. But we're going to talk about the top 3 things that can be really a significant cost to you if you do not address them after the home inspection. So if these come up on your home inspection, these are the things that you really want to pay attention to. Top thing I'm going to say is your roof. All right. So you're going to get what in Florida we have, and it's around the country in different ways, shapes, and forms, what's called a wind mitigation or 4-point inspection that should be done with your home inspection. The the home inspector is going to go up and they're going to take a look at the roof and they're going to see what kind of condition the roof is in. And they're going to rate it based on the shape the shingles are in, if there's shingles that are pulling off, if it looks old and worn and tired. They also will go back and look sometimes in property records and see the last time a roof was put on it. And they're going to determine whether or not they tell the insurance company if the roof is at the end of its effective life. If it's at the end of its effective life, that's a big red flag because that's going to be a cost for you where you're going to either have a super high insurance premium or you're not going to be able to get anybody to actually insure that home. So really, to me, the roof, which protects you against those elements, the roof, the sun, rain, not sleet or rain or any of that kind of sleet or freezing rain down here in Florida, maybe in northern Florida. But like you really want to pay attention to that. So don't pay attention to the small piddlier things. Really, that roof is something you're going to want to hone in on and either, get a credit for that to have it be repaired or restored in the future, or, you really want to get a big concession if you're going to have a big premium on that, or get the price of the home reduced by what that new cost of a roof is going to be. So the second thing that you're going to want to be aware of is the air conditioning unit. Now, air conditioning units these days, everything has gone up with inflation and everything, from commodities to labor, everything. So if the report comes back that AC is towards the end of its effective life, really here in Florida, especially the closer you are to the ocean, those will rust and be in disrepair. Once you kind of start to get to around over 10 years and get close to 15 years, they really are kind of close to the end of their effective life. You don't need to always ask for a concession. You could, depending on what else is going on with the home. So if you've got a bunch of piddly stuff, you might want to hone in on these big things like roof and AC, and this last one that I'm going to make aware of in the second, the last point here. But like it is something that you might want to negotiate out the cost of a new AC unit, just depending. Or you get a home warranty that is going to cover if that AC unit does kick the bucket within a year or two of you owning it. So just be aware that AC unit is going to be a higher cost. It's not just, hey, getting a new sink or getting a hot water heater. For a new AC unit, you're going to be looking at $6,000 to $10,000, if not more, dollars to replace that unit. So really be aware of what condition that AC unit is. Number 3, you really want to be aware of any mold or termites. Now, you could have had past termite damage, all right? And as long as the house has been treated and bonded, that is bonded against any further termite infestation and chewing away at the house. We're in Florida here, so there's all kinds of termite species down here. So I don't want to freak you out about termites, but I do want you to be aware if they are there, you're going to want to know that it was treated and or bonded. The second thing within that is mold. So you do probably want to get a mold test. And, there's a lot of it. We're in the Florida, so there's all kinds of mold down here. It's, it's a moisture rich environment and a lot of humidity. So there's all kinds of mold. You're looking for toxic mold, and that can be done with a mold test. It's an extra probably $500 on your home inspection. Get that done. Those are the 3 things that you want to be aware of: roof, AC, mold, termites. You stick to those. The house is clean in this seller's market. Don't get piddly about the other stuff. hone in on that. Hope it was helpful. Please reach out to us for any other further help in the future. We're always here to add value to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.